In this third video in this series, let us discuss data level sharing for program stages. The same new sharing settings that appeared for tracked entity types as well as programs are also available for program stages as of 2.29. Let us discuss what these different options allow us to do in relation to program stages. We can first review the CanView data sharing setting for program stages. By sharing your tracker program with a user or user group with the data CanView data setting, this will allow them to see the program stage and its events along with the data within an enrollment, as well as see the program stage notes. This is where the analysis component of information must also be considered. The CanView data sharing setting applies in both CanCapture as well as analysis applications, allowing you to review data within the program stages that have been shared. If the program stages are not shared at some level, then the user will not be able to view the data associated with these stages in either CanCapture or the analysis applications. Note that there is a close relationship to the data CanView data sharing setting for tracked entity types and tracker programs. In order to perform the functions associated with the CanView data sharing setting within a program stage, at minimum, the CanView data sharing setting for the tracked entity type and tracker program must also be applied to the same user or user group accessing the particular program stage that is being shared. The user must also have the associated authorities within their user role in order to interact with the program stage in the intended manner. If we apply the data CanView data sharing setting for all of the program stages in the WHO RMNCH program to users part of the Reproductive Health Managers user group, we can see that they can perform the functions that we have described. They can see the program stages within a program that have been shared with them, as well as the data within those stages. This applies to both CanCapture, in which the user can see the program stage in CanCapture, but cannot edit the data within those stages, as well as in analysis applications, where the user can view data associated with a particular program stage. We can also use the CanCapture data sharing setting for program stages. By sharing program stages with a user or user group with the data CanCapture data setting, this will allow them to add, schedule, or refer new events within the program stage that has been shared, complete or reopen the events for a particular program stage, edit data values for the events within the program stages, add notes for the events in the program stage, and delete events in the program stage. There are a number of small differences when reviewing sharing permissions for the data CanCapture data sharing setting at the program stage level and comparing them with the program level. For a program, you are able to edit enrollments, relationships, and add notes for the overall program. Data CanCapture data for a program stage, however, gives you more granular control over the stages in which you can add or edit events and data within a certain stage. This is the final relationship between these three metadata objects. As users assigned the data CanCapture data sharing setting for a program stage must also have appropriate sharing settings applied to both the tracked entity type associated with the program, as well as the program itself. Additionally, as before, the user authorities assigned to these users must have the proper permissions in order to perform these functions. If we have applied the data CanCapture data setting to the Reproductive Health Nurses user group for all of the program stages within this program, in addition to the functions granted by the data CanView data sharing setting, which also allows for viewing the data in analysis applications, the data CanCapture data setting allows the users within this group to add new events within a program stage, complete or reopen the events within the stage, edit the tracked entity data values within events in the program stage itself, add notes for events in the program stage, and delete events in the program stage. Users with this sharing setting can also review all of this data within the analysis applications as well. We have now covered the detailed sharing permissions that are offered for tracked entity types, programs, and program stages. They are closely related as the ability to interact with one of these items can be dependent upon the sharing settings that are assigned to a related object within this chain. In the final video of this series, we will do a brief review of the sharing settings as applied to the Reproductive Health Managers user group, as well as the Reproductive Health Nurses user group, in order to go over the sharing settings for these three objects together. A video showing a more detailed use case of program stage sharing is also available for your review. Make sure to have a look if you are interested in how this process can be applied to specific use cases. If there are any questions on the concepts related to program stage sharing, please do not hesitate to let us know.